What up, everybody, man? How y'all doing this evening? Hey, me, I'm good, man. I'm blessed. I'm alive and I'm sober, right? You know, if you're sober and you're alive this morning, you're also blessed. If you woke up this morning and you're not sober, today's the best day to get sober, right? It's going to suck for a minute, but it's the best thing you can do, right? But really, man, I just want to talk today. I talk a lot about mental health, about addiction, because that's what I know, right? That's what I've been through. It's what I spent my life in. But you know, my mental health isn't always good. There's days I struggle. I struggle to wake up in the morning. I struggle to put my shoes on. I struggle to get my day started. There's times I struggle to communicate. Today's one of those days. It's been this way for the past few days, right? I don't even know what's wrong. It's what happens. Sometimes I say stuff out of anger, stuff that I don't really mean. Or maybe I do mean it, but I say it in a way that maybe I shouldn't say it, right? It's just what it is. There's days that I don't feel like making a video, today being one of those days. But these are the days that I've learned that I have to learn to communicate. As you can see, today's a day I haven't shaved or nothing. I get in my feelings like that at times. It's not that I feel sorry for myself. Sometimes I feel like my self-worth isn't good enough for the people around me. It's very hard to live in recovery at times. Today being one of those days. But I know that if I fight through it, it will pass. It just sucks when it's here, right? I put myself out here all the time on the internet, on social media, telling people to reach out and talk, right? A lot of times, the conversation I engage in helps me just as much as it might help them, if not more. I've been sober over 3 years now, March 22nd, 2020. But you know, I still struggle with thoughts at times. Sometimes I get the what ifs when I know the outcome. I think that helps me a lot too, to know that what's going to come about if I do use. I'm going to lose everything that I've worked so hard for. And that outweighs it a lot. So it's times like that that I bring myself back. It's times when I don't do my daily devotion. There's times I wake up and I don't pray first thing in the morning. Those are the days that I struggle the hardest. Like I said, mental health is real. Addiction is real. Sometimes I feel like I put down the drugs to gain mental health. When I was using, I didn't have to think about my feelings. I didn't care. I could numb it. It was something that I was used to doing, right? Well, then when I got sober, I had to deal with it all right then and there. It gets easier at times, but then all of a sudden you wake up and it's misery. I don't like feeling that way, and I'm sure others don't either that feel the same way that I do. I'm trying. I'm doing everything I can to be able to end those feelings, but they still come about. It's real. I wish they didn't, but they do. But one thing I do know is I don't plan on going back to using. I have no urge, no desire to use drugs no more. I look forward to taking on my days like this. It sucks at times because I catch myself stuck in the house. I don't want to leave my house. This is my comfort zone. And it seems like everything out there is against me at times. There's times I wake up and I feel like my wife is against me. I feel like my kids are against me. I feel like no matter what I do in life, it's not going to be good enough for nobody. And those are the times that I struggle the worst, that I have to make videos, If you're somebody that struggles with mental health, know this, it's real, and you're not the only one. If you're somebody that struggles with addiction, addiction is real. You aren't the only one that struggles with it. The only difference in what I'm doing is I'm sober. I've got a little bit of clean time. If you're a person that's got 24 hours clean, you're the most important, because that's the hardest step. If you're a person that doesn't know if sobriety is something you want, remember this, tomorrow's not promised. Getting high and numbing the pain could take your life. And whoever you leave behind is going to be heartbroken. I don't say this stuff to boast and brag about the things that I've accomplished. I do it because I feel like when I was using, I needed people around me that had an inspirational story. I feel like my story could be inspirational to some. I love everybody in recovery. Today, I love myself. I still struggle with mental health, though. I really do. So if I can get everybody on here that believes in prayer, pray for me as I pray for you guys. It sucks feeling alone, especially when you got a house full of people and have a family that does love you. But when you feel alone, it overcomes it all. And that's a scary place to be at in your mind, is feeling alone. So remember, if you're struggling today, reach out, Felonies to Recovery. I truly, honestly do care. I truly, honestly have been through everything that you're going through, if not more. There's nothing you can tell me that's going to surprise me. I may have done it already. There's a lot of things in my past that I'm not grateful for. I'm not proud of. But my past has put me where I'm at today. I love you guys, man. And I hope you guys all have a safe and sober night.